Hello there, I'm Vine and today I have for you the build, the legend, the meme, the Borg. Yes, a void option that was stuck in limbo for months finally gets a screen time. Let's start with a little explanation. Why do assimilating cyborgs start as organics? Firstly, because in Star Trek Borg are a cybernetically ascendant organic race and not a computer system. And since in Stellaris we always start as a newly formed space civilization, it's actually more accurate to recreate this process than start as a driven assimilator. Secondly, because Borg portrait from United Sci-Fi Races mod is an organic portrait and thus incompatible with the Machine Intelligence Authority. So, an organic version of the driven assimilator it is, with a little focus on adaptability. First and foremost, we need to take Hive Mind authority, mostly because currently there is no way of changing the empire from society of individuals to any form of Gestalt entity, but also for the Hive Mind vibe that is lacking from the Machine Intelligence Authority. From civics, we need to take Cordyceptic Drones for the ability to assimilate space fauna. As second one, we can take Devouring Swarm for all the bonuses and to force upon ourselves aggressive assimilation gameplay. Of course, you can obviously drop this civic if you wanna play this in multi, or be the weird, nicer version of Borg that for some reason sometimes does diplomacy. So, as the alternative second civic, or third civic later on, we have the Void Hive, mostly for the fields as Borg are in essence a Void Hive, so it's also optional to take. As for species traits, we need extremely adaptive to roleplay adaptive characteristic of the Borg, and because Habitability bonus will be important part of Borg game plan, which is based on Necrophage origin. This is our way of assimilating other civilizations. We purge them with Necrophage type to change them into the Borg. And for this we need increased habitability for our main species, as not every conquered planet will be habitable enough for them, especially if you take planets from AI. With all of this, we can jump into the game and talk about options there. From traditions, we need adaptability for the environmental diversification tradition that will give us plus 10% habitability. Do not take it as your first tradition, but second or third, because this additional habitability will be useful later in the game, as at the start the extremely adaptive trait takes care of all the habitability we need. Then take an Organo-Machine Interfacing as third ascension perk and go for the Cybernetic as fourth tradition. Borg finally become cyborgs and get plus 20% habitability upon upgrade, making the habitability bonus plus 50 on all possible places to live. Optional perks are Become the Crisis for the cubes, very important for roleplay, but very banned in multi, even if you probably will not be completing a terraphasic engine or devouring any stars, as this is not aligned with the assimilation directive. Nihilistic acquisition to steal pops for assimilation, crucial for non-genocidal Borg, as they don't have access to Total War mechanics right from the get-go. Voidborne for the flavor of it, as Borg primarily live on their cubes. And that will be all. Time for evaluation. In multiplayer, it's dicey. You probably have to go with non-genocidal variant in multi, which makes the Borg collective a more stable Necrophage Hive empire, and that's kinda of meta. In single player, it's assimilation. This is the build created to assimilate the whole galaxy in single. Go there, make it all Borg. As for the roleplay...
We are the Borg. Lower your shields and surrender your ships. We will add your biological and technological distinctiveness to our own. Your culture will adapt to service us. Resistance is futile.
Anyway, what do you think about this build? Write your opinion in the comments. And now, a little announcement. I'm stopping the vote on Stellaris builds due to switching my schedule to irregular uploads. The reason behind it? I'm actually burned out. Don't get me wrong, because I'm not burned out with Stellaris or even builds themselves. I just optimized the creation process of these videos too much, throwing away the fun from it, and got burned out with whole weekends sacrificed for something that became overtime work. So, from now on, I'll make videos not on schedule, but in a cycle with irregular timings. If you are curious about the details, check out the community tab where I wrote 2 posts about it. Hope you don't mind, and see you later!